So the speed with which you were able to provide a yes for us was exciting. And then I would say the other thing that was super is that you guys are experienced in dealing with all the machine companies that we all deal with.
Hey there, I'm Jesse and I'm here with Greg, and we're the founders of Contend Capital. As the leader in manufacturing equipment financing, we work with American manufacturers just like you to offer the most competitive equipment financing options for your equipment purchases.
And today we're here with one of our clients, A1 Face Veneer in High Point, North Carolina. They're one of the nation's top wood design and manufacturing companies, and shortly they'll be telling us a little bit more about their business and giving us a tour of their incredible facility. We're here with Paul and Maria West from A1 Face Veneer. Could you tell us a little bit more about the story and the background of how you both got the business started and really got into the wood space initially?
I think our focus on being the best in the world at providing wood solutions, it's just a natural progression from when I was a young guy working part-time in a wood shop.
Yeah.
So it's a thrilling thing to be able to build a business around something that you love so much. The smell of wood and the feel of wood and the idea of creating something new and exciting, it's been there since I was a kid and it's still there today. When we began our business, we had a small 8,000 square foot manufacturing facility. We managed to cram in that space lots of tiny pieces of machinery. And so today we've gone from a 5-employee business to a 55-employee business. And it's enabled us to grow into acquiring factories, 2 more factories here in High Point, more machinery, and over the last 3 years our business has tripled in size. And more importantly, we have the machinery, the capacity to take that business that's now 3 times the size it was 3 years ago and more than double it every year for the next 5 years. So for us, that's an exciting proposition.
I say so.
Maria can speak to actually how we got here and with your help.
Well, yes. I was realizing how much we were spending in outsourcing a lot of the things that we couldn't produce because of not having the machinery that we needed. And not having that control over the quality of the product and the lead times as well. So I began the process of trying to find the financing, which I ran into a lot of walls, of course, with banks and other different institutions. And I, of course, went into the Google, I call it the Google, and I saw Contend Capital. So I made that phone call and I spoke with you, and you gave me the overview of the process of what it will take to get the financing, which I found very easy, which was amazing because it is very cumbersome to get financing from anybody else. Very, very easy. I just didn't realize how fast and how convenient and how quick the process was going to be. That was really amazing because I knew nothing about Contend Capital, and it was wonderful. It was very, very efficient and an amazing experience, the best experience ever.
I would say that the speed in which you get a decision made, that's a critical piece of the pie, because most manufacturers, us included, when we determine we need something, we usually need it yesterday. So the speed with which you were able to provide a yes for us was exciting. And then I would say the other thing that was super is that you guys are experienced in dealing with all the machine companies that we all deal with. So there aren't too many people that make beam saws, and there aren't too many people that make woodworking CNC machines, but you work with them all, and I think that made it easy.
These are the machines you financed here, these 2. So how this works, it's pretty incredible. So the object when you're making a sheet of veneer is to take a book of veneers like this. And these books come in thicknesses of about 24 leaves. And our objective is to cut them so that the 2 edges are absolutely parallel, and select the nicest piece of the veneer so that when we stitch them together to make a sheet, it looks right. And what we do in this machine here is we slice it so it's exactly the parallel widths, apply adhesive to the edges, and then it passes to the next machine which glues them together. pass them through this machine. And what this machine does is it takes those packs and it flips them and glues the edges together to make a full sheet. And so based on the species and the length and the width of the sheet, we tell the machine every 7 leaves start a new sheet, or every 43.2 inches start a new sheet, and the machine does the rest. And so we pass through here about 1,200 sheets in an 8-hour shift. Every species has its own temperature requirements, its own speed requirements, because they heat up at different rates and the glue goes off at different rates. And so it's really operator experience.
Right, you have to know what you're feeding into.
You have to know what you're feeding it to. And the machine's learning from that, and we're creating programs for it. So eventually we
it's
can tell,
learning based
yes,
on the species.
we're learning and telling the machine is recording every time we use a species, it's recording. We use it at this temperature, we do this temperature, we do this temperature, and this speed. And so it's done 400 or 500 jobs now, and it knows this is optimal for that species. It comes out of the other side of this machine as full sheets. So the sheets will run off on here, and this is a stacker where it stacks the sheets. The sheets will run off on here, and we'll be able to pick those sheets up on a forklift and move them off. So the combination of these 2 machines means we can make really high volume, really high quality product.
A1 Face Veneer is one of thousands of clients that we've helped in growing their business through equipment financing. If you are a growing manufacturer and you have a need for more equipment, potentially financing that equipment, feel free to give us a call. We'd be happy to help you as well.